Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is Elite War Gamers here, bringing you another amazing Call of Duty Black Ops demolition on the map Summit using the FAMAS Swift Silencer. And I do have to point out the gameplay. We got an epic 90-6 game, which is pretty amazing. But I'm also bringing you part 2 of my life experience that I said I would release. Before I do start, I wanted to say sorry if I'm releasing this video a little later than expected, but it's because my computer got hacked, so I lost all of my data. All my gameplay saved up, my commentary, everything disappeared, so that sucks, but I was able to release it today, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, as I was saying in part 1, my dad and my girlfriend were really the only ones there for me, have always been, so they are really the ones responsible for me getting back on my feet. They helped me get my life back, and I am extremely grateful to them for doing so. So I started to lose a lot of my friends after that I returned to school. Now, I don't know if I mentioned that I started to hang out with a lot of bad guys, but I did after I lost most of my friends, and that's when my life went downhill. When I started to hang out with those guys, I started to do a lot of bad things, and I got in a lot of trouble very often with the school. Hanging out with these kids was maybe the biggest mistake of my life. After a couple of weeks, almost a month and a half, I started smoking pot, which was maybe the worst decision I could make. Drugs ruined my life, and I lost so much doing so, but I also gained a lot, and you will know why in the end of the video. So I started smoking drugs with them. It was mainly because they pressured me into doing it, peer pressure, but also because my first way to forget about what happened was to play Call of Duty 24/7. Like, just play Call of Duty all day, stay in my room, not do anything, and it stopped working, so I just got high as hell, and all my problems would go away. Now, you probably know that this was a bad solution to my problems, and made everything pretty much worse. Like I said earlier, it ruined my life, and it was a stupid choice to make. Now, when I started smoking that shit, I was really getting into trouble a whole lot more. I was hanging out with those guys a lot, staying out late, and it just wasn't a good time of my life. Even though I was acting like an ass to everyone, except my girlfriend, because I always treat women with respect, even if I'm high as shit. But as I was saying, even though I was acting like an ass to my dad and to everyone else, they still stood by me no matter what. Well, I'm talking about my dad, not my friends, because they all left me like fucking asses, but like my dad and my girlfriend, they both stayed with me. They're the ones that stood by me. Also, my friend Arthur and Jordan, they also stayed with me because I'm doing the channel. Those are probably the only people that stood by me during this hard time. Now, by that time, I had really fallen in deep shit, and I was pretty much a lost cause. In that period, I stopped playing Call of Duty and was pretty much just smoking 24/7. This bad behavior was going on for a long time before I was finally stopped by my dad and my girlfriend. They saw I was sinking too low, so they got me back on my feet. Shortly after I stopped smoking pot, I started making my YouTube channel with my friend Arthur. We've known each other for years before we started making the channel. We've been always really good friends, and he was the one who started, who I started the channel with, like I just said. Then we got one of my friends, Jordan, to help us out to get more gameplays. I mentioned it in a previous video, so this is coming up pretty much to the present, not the past, what happened to me before. So we're getting really close to what's happening right now. Now, we are currently free and we don't want more, and I'm saying this because I've been getting a shitload of messages from people who have been waiting wanting, that is, to join us, join our channel, help us, but really free is enough, so please stop sending us messages if you see this video. So the three things that actually saved me from my depression and everything else, well, actually I should say two people and one thing. Firstly, my dad, second, my girlfriend, and third, YouTube. But actually they're all as important. Like, not one is like, my dad is not more important than my girlfriend, and like, all of them help me together. Like, not one helped me more than another, or my dad didn't help me more than my girlfriend, YouTube didn't help me more than my girlfriend. It's all just the same. Like, without YouTube, I wouldn't be doing my videos, I wouldn't have anything to do, and I would probably still be smoking, because actually this is like my life right now. It's my job, I take it as a job, and well, it will be officially a job when I do become a partner and get paid. So I'm really happy that I stopped doing that shit because it was really dragging me down, and without my family's help, who knows what, well, actually, who knows what could happen. I could have been dead right now for all I know. But since I started YouTube, actually, my life really has changed so much. I'm doing what I love now. I'm not doing drugs anymore for a couple of months, and I've been clean ever since. I feel like my life has come back to me, because before, when I was taking drugs and stuff, I felt like I wasted my life and shit, but now it's like I gained my life back. I don't know, I don't have to worry about getting in trouble, that is, excuse me, doing bad shit anymore. It's all gone, and that's the way that I like it, actually. Now, the death of my mom hurt me a whole lot. It made me do really bad things, and I got an awful reaction, excuse me, to what had happened, which led me to do those kind of things. Now, kids, I did drugs in my life. Now, this video doesn't tell you to smoke pot or anything. Don't do drugs. Weed ruined my life, and it will ruin yours, guaranteed. Smoking pot made me do a lot of awful things, and I don't want you guys to do those things like I did. Trust me, you will regret it for a long time if you do choose to take drugs. Now, you know why? Well, now you know why I said I didn't have the easiest life. The passing of my mom triggered a lot of bad shit to happen, but also a couple of good things happened after her passing. It did definitely make me more mature after I stopped smoking weed, because I was very immature that before that event, but it really did change me a lot, and I guess I could say made me a better man. It did definitely it did definitely made me a bad person. Excuse me. Um, but afterwards, it did make me become a good person with a goal in his life. Now, I work hard on my videos, getting better and commentating and such. I feel like I really have a purpose in my life now. It really was a life-changing experience for me that lasted years. But if you ask me, I do regret smoking, but also I don't, because in a way it was bad for my health and everyone's well-being. But in another way, it made me think a whole different way about myself and my life, and actually made my life better. And again, kids, I'm not telling you that pot is good and smoking it will make your life a shitload better. That's not the case. I'm actually saying that drugs aren't good for you. It just made me have like a kind of epiphany, you can say. Um, it made me think it made me, well, actually, it forced me to think about my life and what I was doing to myself, smoking drugs, and it was really not good. I didn't want to do it anymore, and I was just tired of being a lowlife, not doing anything with himself. those were the two videos about my life story or life experience, whatever you want to call it. As long as you enjoyed watching them, I'm happy. Now, I hope you guys liked my videos. We got, well, like this video actually, we got an amazing gameplay for you. I would really appreciate if you could like and favorite this video to support our channel. You do know that we're trying to become a YouTube partner channel. We will be releasing a lot more content when we do become a YouTube partner, because it will encourage us to release more videos, better content, and seeing that you guys like our videos and everything, it will definitely encourage us to make more. Right now we are encouraged to make a lot because we are trying to reach a goal of making money on YouTube. It's been our kind of, well, not dream, but it has been a goal of ours for a long time, and we really want this band. Me personally, it's very important for me because since the passing of my mom, like I haven't really had any goals, but this is really important for me. It's a big goal that I have to accomplish personally, and it was a very emotional two-part video I made, so I hope you guys really liked it. Also, before the video ends, please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you really liked our gameplay, so thanks for watching.